I know what's going on. While I'm here, they can't touch the Taishan Holy Land. Ah, Brother Su, we do not want to make too much of a mess. If the Supreme Elder is still here, why don't you let us pay our respects? I don't know where you got this information, but it's true that the Supreme Elder of our sect is dead. Then what was that spirit fluctuation just now? We'll go in and find out. Shut up. It's coming. What kind of barbarians are disturbing my spiritual training? Ha ha ha. Su Taishan, are you seriously telling me you're relying on a youngster like him? Has Taishan sacred land fallen so low already? If I were you, I would quickly take those words back. Because this lord is someone you cannot afford to offend. I'll know whether or not I can after trying. What? Lord Realm. Impossible. How can the Donghuan sacred land have such a young lord? Lad, it's wonderful to have talent, but you need to know how to show restraint and tolerance. Regardless of where you're from, it's best not to meddle in Taishan sacred land's affairs. You see, the concerns of Taishan sacred land are mine as well. Young master. Since you insist on dying, don't blame us for being ruthless. Attack him together. Take this. Capture. Oh. Young Master Gu. Ha ha ha. So what if you're extremely gifted? Since ancient times, there have been numerous geniuses, but only a few achieve success. You don't know your place. Did you really think you could fight the three of us alone just because you're in the Lord Realm? Father, young Master Gu is. Damn it. If it weren't for the Supreme Tower, they would have been helpless against young Master Gu. Surnamed Su, is there anything you'd like to say now? Cut that talk, let's just kill our way in and seize the spiritual vein. This can't be. When you take a look at this world as a whole, you'll see that position is strictly decided by power. And that many masters dominate this strict hierarchy. In their entire lives, numerous lower realm sects will barely have any cultivators who can reach the sacred Lord realm. Ranking is like this: Sacred Lord, Lord, Empyrean God. And it's even rarer to have lords. Those below the Empyrean God realm are just mere ants. Annihilated. Hey, Chu Wuji. Didn't you say you're capable of fighting against a lord? Who are you? An immortal one, hailing from the upper realm. What? Did you say the upper realm? Since ancient times, it has been said that it's extremely difficult to ascend to the upper realm. It's even more impossible to come down to the lower realm. This is shocking. I'm telling you, it's real. That young lord admitted it himself that day. This Taishan sacred land is sure lucky. They may have lost their supreme elder, but they've gained an even more powerful coattail to ride on. Isn't this all thanks to Su Taishuan's daughter, who's known as Donghuang's most beautiful maiden, Su Qingge? Speaking of that, I'm reminded of an inner disciple named Yi Chen or something. Don't bring that up. That kid's deluded. He actually dared to fight against that lord for Saintess Su. In the end, one gaze of that lord was able to frighten him shitless. He doesn't know his place, desiring someone who's way out of his league. How can he be worthy of Donghuang's most beautiful maiden? What is this? Burn. Ah. There are people in the fire. There's a fire. Taishan sacred land and Gu Changge. I will return the humiliation I felt 100 times over. Taishan sacred land is able to reach today's heights thanks to you, sacred Lord Su. How can that be? It's all thanks to Lord Gu's help, really. Yes. It's all thanks to the Lord's grace that we are all able to sit here safely today. From now on, we, the three powerhouses, will serve the Taishan sacred land and will not hesitate to put our lives on the line. What happened? Did you hear what they said? They're all people in their thousands, yet their attitude changes like that of a 3-year-old child. Is that so? If you enjoy it, then we can have them act it out a few more times. Child and Saintess, the great Xia dynasty's third royal prince sent an invitation inviting prominent sons of various places to a meeting to discuss political affairs. Great Xia dynasty. They're the royal power in charge of Zhongzhou with an unfathomable background. I heard they've had masters ascend to the upper realm thousands of years ago. And on the day the third royal prince was born, a harmony rang 3,000 miles long. He's also a talent to be reckoned with. From Zhongzhou? The markings left on the divinity gathering pill did show that Yi Chen was going to seek support from Zhongzhou. Looks like it's time to change the map. Perhaps I'll encounter a new fated one to exploit. Make arrangements. In 3 days, we will go together. If I remember correctly, Elder Ming ascended to the upper realm in Zhongzhou, is that right? Yes, child. 30,000 years ago, it was this old servant who ascended in Tianqing World's Zhongzhou. When I first ascended, I was in a weakened state, giving one sect the chance to subjugate me into mining for spiritual ores. It was all thanks to you I was able to escape from that hell. Or else, I probably would have died in that spirit mine. Perfect. I will head to Zhongzhou in 3 days. You may use this chance to visit your family. Thank you, child, for your kind consideration.